Yeah, they're dangerous at every level. That's what makes it a challenge. It's who can you help off, and how committed are you to help? And they make that challenging every time they step on the floor. They got dynamic shooters. They have guys that can score with their to the basket. They have guys that can attack downhill to the basket. And so they score at every level. And they're really good offensively. So it will be a real challenge for our half-court defense to be at its best tomorrow.
For what we watched thus far, I mean, they can all shoot the ball. They got, like, you know, 2 or 3, maybe even 4 guys that can really shoot the ball from that guard spot, and then the big man. And then Coach said a stat they're one of the best defensive rebounding teams.
Usually we kind of try to stop, a couple players, but they have 5 players that can go. So we're going to have to be locked in, for everybody, because everybody can, get out there and score. So we can't just, focus on one player. So that makes it tough, but we'll be locked in for it.
Well, what Polikitis did yesterday, you just tip your hat to. What are you going to do? The guy gets it. You're guarding him on the play. You make the catch hard, and then he faces you up, and he shoots step backs. He gets in the low post. He shoots fadeaways. That's just a really good player making really tough shots in March. And then you got Wolf, who can face you up. He can shoot the ball. He can go off the bounce, crossover, spin for a center. He can back you down in the low post to a jump hook. So he's dangerous. Noling in the low block scores. Mbang is downhill at the rim, threatening the rim all the time. And then Mahoney, if you lose him for a second, he'll make logo threes on you. And if you're there, he'll drive you. So it's an ultimate challenge, but we don't play 1-on-5. We play 5-on-1 defensively. So we will help each other. We will be in our help positions and hopefully slow their offense down.
It was super fun to go out there and be able to compete this time around. Last year, pretty much watching, our whole tournament run. Definitely caught myself a couple times in the middle of the game looking around just like, wow, it's crazy. I'm actually in a March Madness game. But still feel comfortable out there because even though I didn't play last year, I was still around it.
Yeah, the extra day is good. And, like I said, I'm only preparing for the game we're playing. So all my energy went into yesterday's game in UAB. But we have an assistant coach preparing for each team that we may face secondly, so they're ahead of the curve. And then as a head coach, I'm trying to play catch-up today. Last night, it was good to get the game over with in the afternoon because then I had all day to, once Yale ended up winning the game, to watch Yale, watch how they played, watch 4 or 5 full games, their conference tournament. Then I went back, watched them against Kansas, watched them at Gonzaga. So I've watched games against different levels and sizes of competition. And so I'm just impressed. They're super dangerous. They're super well coached. And we're going to have to play well to win tomorrow.